shows, I attempting to do fast songs, and I like to do slow songs. It just, I guess it depends on my mood that day. But we're gonna slow it down here a little bit, and we're gonna do one here. One of my favorites. All these songs are my favorites. This one is called "I Surrender All." Normally I play with the full band, but since this is a nursing home, I decided not to bring all of them because they tend to get risky and frisky and rowdy. If you know this one, sing it with me, would you? Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Oh, to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust Him. In His presence daily live. I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, to Thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all. Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Humbly at His feet I bow. Worldly pleasures all forsaken. Take me, Jesus, take me now. I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, to Thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all. Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Make me Savior, wholly Thine. May Thy Holy Spirit fill me. May I know Thy power divine. I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, to Thee, my blessed Savior, and I surrender all. Oh, to Jesus I surrender, Lord. I give myself to Thee. Fill me with Thy love and power. Let Thy blessings fall on me. I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, to Thee, my blessed Savior, let's sing that one more time, come on. I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, to Thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all. You guys definitely know this one. If not, shame on you. But so if you know it, you know what I'm gonna say. Sing it with me. The old rugged cross is one of my favorite Easter hymns. I'm sweating. Woo! Sing it with me though. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Oh, that old rugged cross, so despised by the world, has a wondrous attraction for me. For the dear Lamb of God left His glory above to bear it to dark Calvary. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. So I want to talk here a little bit. My favorite verse in the Bible is Matthew 28 verse 1. That talks about how after the Sabbath, at the break of dawn, Mary Magdalene and Mary went down to the tomb to look, but Jesus was not there. One of my favorite verses right there. I was suicidal there for a little bit, but that verse changed my life. So I cherish. Sing it with me. So I cherish the old rugged cross and exchange. Thank you guys. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To that old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach and gladly bear. Then who called me someday to my home far away, where His glory forever I'll share. So I cherish the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. You guys sound really good. Yes. How many do we have in here, Tony? Do you know?
About 40.
Woo!
About 40.
I gotta tell you something. Out of all the nursing homes, don't tell me I told you this, but out of all the nursing homes I've been to in the past 4 years of doing this singing, you guys, the most people I've had in there at a nursing home. And bonus, you guys sing better than I do. You guys are gonna steal my job. This next song is, I feel like it's one of the most classical Easter hymns. How the life is worth the living Just Because He Lives. This song is called Because He Lives. Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star. These ads get to me after a while. I know you know this song. Let me hear it. His son, they called Him Jesus. He came to love, heal, and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future. When life is worth the living, just because He lives. How sweet to hold a newborn baby, oh, and feel the pride and joy He gives. But greater still, the calm assurance, oh, this child can face a certain grace. Because He lives, because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth it. This last verse, let's sing it to Him. Come on. And then one day I'll cross the river, I'll find Thy side, no more with pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights of glory, and I know He lives. Yes. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. Sing that one more time. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. There you go.
Amen.
You know that I have played some pretty big venues. I played some pretty small venues. I have played some venues that were BYOB. Never done that again. Too many drunk people. Woo! Did not like that. And but no, the main thing I like about singing music is that I get to have fun with it. Not only do I get to have fun, I get to just hear you guys sing those couple songs. It's so amazing because, yeah, that's that. This next one here is one of my all time favorites. You guys might not know it. You guys might know it. I don't know. But this song is called Living Hope. Living Hope is one of my all time favorite songs to sing at church camp or wherever. So if you do know it, sing it with me. Oh, in desperation, I turned to heaven and spoke your name into the night. Then through the darkness, your loving kindness soared through the shadows of my soul. The work is finished, oh, the end is written. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Who could imagine so great a mercy? What heart could fathom such boundless grace? The God of ages stepped down from glory to wear my sin and bear my shame. The cross has spoken, I am forgiven. The King of Kings calls me his own. Beautiful Savior, I'm yours forever. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Sing hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. Well, there's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Sing hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. Yes, you have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. You know, I just want to give a couple of shout outs. This young lady back there, the baby, I love babies. I think it's so cute. So, thank you. But I just want to talk here a little bit. Apparently some of you do know this song. I wasn't expecting that. But since you know it, then came the morning. Sing it. Then came the morning that sealed the promise. Your buried body began to breathe. Out of the silence, the roaring night, declared the grave has no claim on you. Jesus, yours is the victory. fave, so if you know this one, sing it with me here. I'm sweating my booty off up here.
Oh, yeah.
It's called, like I said, it's called Hearing the Worship. We're gonna nothing but the blood. What can wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Say nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. Oh, no other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. For my part on this I see. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. For my cleansing this my plea. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Let me hear you sing it. Oh, precious is sin atoned. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Not of good that I have done. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Sing. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. Oh, no other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. This is all my hope and peace. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. This is all my righteousness. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. Oh, no other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. There is power in the blood. If you wanna clap along, do it. Would you be free from your bitterness? Come on. There's power in the blood. Power in the blood. Would your evil have victory when there's wonderful power in the blood? There is power, yes, working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, yes, working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you be free from your passion and pride? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Come for a cleansing to Calvary's side. There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you be whiter, much whiter than snow? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Sin stains are lost in its life-giving flow. There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, working power in the blood of the Lamb. Oh, there is power, working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. Sing up. There is power, there is power, yes, in the precious blood of the Lamb. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Of my soul. So for the chorus, I was singing first as well. I want you to listen to the second as well. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, would plunged to the buffet, who trial should come, that this blessed assurance control, that Christ hath begun my helpless estate, and has shed his own blood for. Same thing, I sing first, you sing second. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. I sing all this. I sing all the grace of this glorious God. I sing that it was but it's nailed to the cross, and my burden no more. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul. Here we go. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. And what thanks today. And Lord, haste the day when my face shall be sight. The clouds be rolled back as a storm. The trump shall resound, and the Lord shall restore. It is so. It is well with my soul. Here, sing it out. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. You guys sound beautiful today. This next one, I'll hear another song. If not, I'm going to find your rooms. No, I'm just kidding. But you better know this one, because you guys get to clap along. It's one of them songs. What a mighty God we serve. I'll put your hands like this. Come on. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God. Angels bow before you, heaven and earth adore you. What a mighty God we serve. Yeah. Your praise our mighty God. Your praise our mighty God. This is trap, dude. We will praise the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. We will praise our mighty God. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before you, heaven and earth adore you. What a mighty God we serve. King James. What a mighty God we serve. Oh, praise God. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before you, heaven and earth adore you. What a mighty God we serve. Sing it one time. Angels bow before you, heaven and earth adore you. What a mighty God we serve. Thank you. So I wanted to say this earlier, but I got so excited. So, I gotta go check for early childhood education. Because we need more teachers out there that are men and stuff like that. But there's a competition that is called Skills USA. Skills USA is a competition for like different tech schools in the area. And I want the districts right down the road at the convention center to compete against, not to be funny, but 6 or 7 people. And we sat in the ballroom for almost 3.5 hours. They came out and they said, well, there's a glitch in the system so we can't do awards. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. I was so furious. But that following Friday, at my old tech, they did the awards. And since I competed, I went down. I was like, I'm not gonna place first, second, or third. My name comes up on that screen. I'm like, oh gosh, what is this? Well, I got first place. I'm going straight to States and Hershey. So
Wow.
that was
Wonderful.
thank you. I was like, oh yeah, that's how it's going, yeah. I'll give you a little rundown. So I gave a speech about how to buckle car seats incorrectly, not incorrectly, the correct way, and the safe way. Because there are some mothers out there that don't know how to buckle a car seat. My mother. Anyway, that's that. This next one, we're gonna pick it up again because I like to do that. You should know this one. If not, I'm gonna come to your room tonight and take all your food. No, I'm just kidding. I love food. I love food if you can't tell. But we're gonna do one here. Oh, speaking of my mother, who does not know how to buckle a car seat, she's out there.
Oh,
And my little brother. Wave hi. People say he's a mini-me. I don't know. We fight all the time. He kicked me this morning. Oh, speaking of my house. I was in my rehearsal last evening, and the light shut off. I'm like, my power went out. So that's that, I guess. It's still out, I think. I don't know. No one don't really care. Because it's dark when you sleep. Alright, next song. First song in the second set. It's called Christ the Rose.
Again.
Oh yeah.
Chat GPT?
You know it. I know you do. You know you do. Oh, in the grave he lay, Jesus my Savior, waiting the coming day, Jesus my Lord. Up from the grave he rose, with the mighty triumph for his foes. He arose a victor from the dark domain, and he lives forever with the saints to reign. He arose, yeah, hallelujah, Christ arose. You guys sang that. Vainly they watch his name, Jesus my Savior. Vainly they seal the day, Jesus my Lord. Up from the grave he rose, with the mighty triumph for his foes. He arose a victor from the dark domain, and he lives forever with the saints to reign. He arose, hallelujah, Christ the rose. my Lord. Up from the grave he rose, with a mighty cure for his foes. He arose a victor from the dark domain into this forever in the stage to reign. He arose, hallelujah, Christ arose. You guys sound good. All right. So I'm getting kicked off here. But I'm gonna do 2 more for y'all. We can do. Oh goodness. We're gonna do How Great Thou Art. Then we're gonna do one that my mother hates to hear me sing. And we're gonna do a little Jessica Simpson song after How Great Thou Art. So How Great Thou Art, you know it. After How Great Thou Art, we're gonna do the very, very last one, which is called Come On Over. So How Great Thou Art is now. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder that powers throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Went through the woods and forest glades I wandered, and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur, and hear the brook sing sweetly in the breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. And when I know that God his Son not tarrying, sent him to die, I scarce can take it in, that on the cross my burden gladly bearing, he bled and died to take away my sin. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come, we shall look at gotta do one more. My aunt's favorite person, Jay Simp, Jessica Simpson. She good. So we're gonna do one of her songs. I'm gonna try to do it. If it sounds terrible, I'm sorry. But that's what we do, I guess. That's what we do. I know you're on the phone, so you better sing it. Or else I'm coming to your house. Alright, it's called Come On Over. We got end it off on a good note. You're not gonna know it, but that's okay. Cause I know it. Leave your dishes in the sink. Leave the ice creams in your drink. Just come on over. Leave your coat behind the door. Leave your laundry on the floor. Just come on over. I need you now. I need you back. I need you, baby, looking just like that. Don't have me back. Don't make me wait. I wanna kiss that smile that's on your face. I need you wrapped up in these arms. Want you just the way you are. Come on over. I'm sweating, good boy. Baseball cap and torn up jeans, pair of flip-flops on your feet. Just come on over. Don't slow down, won't stop for gas. Keep those forwards spinning fast. Just come on over. I need you now. I need you back. I need you, baby, looking just like that. Don't have me back. Don't make me wait. I wanna kiss that smile that's on your face. I need you wrapped up in these arms. I want you just the way you are. Come on over. I need you now. I need you now. I need your baby looking just like that. Don't have me back. Don't make me wait. I wanna kiss that smile that's on your face. Oh, all I need is all your love. Baby, I can't get enough. I need you wrapped up in these arms. I want you just the way you are. So come on over. So come on over. Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much. You guys are really good. You guys sounded really good. You guys are gonna take my job. I don't like that.
Are you coming back?
Oh, trust me. Now that I know you guys know these songs, you best believe. I don't know when though, because I still got like 5 other shows to do. But yeah, maybe around Christmas time I'll be back.
We'll be back.
Oh, that's a long
So,
time. You better-
Oh, that's okay. But thank you guys so much. I had a good time up here. I'm sucking my booty off. That's okay though. 'Cause that's what you do. So I'm gonna play some songs as I pack up here. I guess I'll see you guys Christmas time.
All right.
It might be sooner. You never know with me. But thank you guys again.
Thank
Hope you guys have a
Thank
good
you.
rest of
Thank
the weekend.
you.
Oh, you guys are welcome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Why not?
Thank you.
All right, everybody sit tight.
We are doing a live sound check for
I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, everywhere is I'm running away.
like I said, we're at Hilltop Rehabilitation Center, and Matthew will be performing in an hour. So we're doing sound check right now.
His heart was in he stole a kiss as he rode away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. I should have been a cowboy. I should have known a roll and ride.
Okay, so this is cameraman and Matthew Allen is doing sound check right now. We're at Hilltop. He's hard to keep up with. There he goes. So he's doing sound check. So we're going to have a show in an hour. I will not be recording the crowd. I will not be taking pictures of the crowd. So stay tuned for this channel. A little bit later, as I'll be recording. I'll be recording some of the songs. There it is. It's a good day to be the bad guy. Okay, so in about an hour, I'll start recording. We anticipate this room will be filled. We're at Hilltop, like I said. Nobody's here right now, but they're setting up. We will not be taking any pictures of the residents or having them on video. So they're going to fill this room up with the residents, and they're going to have an hour's worth of good music.
Won't have any movement around up here.
No.
It's going to be free. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Just a little bit more. Okay. Matthew, bring it down a little bit more. We got to watch the sensitive ears for the elderly. Their ears is not as good as ours.
That's good.
Okay. All right, so there's sound check. I'll have videos here later this evening. This is cameraman and Matthew Allen at Hilltop Rehabilitation Center. Singing those campfire songs. Oh, sugar cowboy. And as always, it's a good day to be the bad guy. All right, he's practicing.
The echo is crazy.
We'll see you in about an hour, people. All right, Minnie, come on. All right, so we're live here. We're backstage with Matthew
I'm
Allen.
gonna say ALTOONA was hopping, dude. They knew every song. They were hopping.
So how do you think it went?
It went really well.
How many people was there? How many people did I think I counted about 40.
40 or 50.
Went good.
They were lit, dude.
They were.
Stop one.
Stop one. Hey, so we're backstage here with Matthew Allen, a successful show.
I'm gonna go get my stuff ready. Hey guys.
Okay, and we're gonna introduce you to Mini-Me. There's Mini-Me. He's my little buddy. What's up, Mini-Me? That's right. All right. So, watch this. So this is the cameraman. We're backstage. Matthew Allen and Mini-Me. Over and out. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.